Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another plan with me today. This is a monthly setup for February. So I'm just going to open up my journal and flick you through to January. So this is my monthly spread and my calendar. I really like to do Dutch doors for this one. And as we went into lockdown, you can see there's hardly anything in my calendar at all. This is my habit trackers. This one is the one for my daily habits, and this one is the one I use for my cleaning. So these are daily tasks, these are bi-weekly and weekly tasks. This is my first week and the second week. And here I had to start doing some home learning, so my spread had to change. Weight loss spread. What have we got in here? Oh, my walking stats for my walks. Work has given us loads of online courses to do. This is another weekly. And we're starting a Tully cook-off. This is where me and my husband each pick a recipe to cook. It's a new recipe, and it just kind of gives us new things to try. My waiting for spread. We've got lateral flow tests at work, so it's some information for that. This is last week's spread. And here we are, this is where it's going to be. As you can see, I've already penciled in my my front cover. It's going to be a Queen of Hearts theme this month. And I'm going to be using some Staedtler pigment liners, a 1.2 and 0.1. I use the 1.2 mainly for outlining everything else, okay, it's nice and thick. Then I've got my Posca white paint pen, a grey Mildliner. I use that for drop shadows and things. And then two jelly rolls. We have a red and a yellow, and these are going to be perfect for my Queen of Hearts picture. So I'm going to go into double time now. So the doodle is one from my shop. I created some stickers based on the Queen of Hearts ages and ages ago. I was going to do some Disney villain type theme and never really got round to it, but I really loved this particular sticker design I'd come up with for the Queen of Hearts, and lots of people were asking for Alice in Wonderland kind of stickers and that kind of thing, so I decided to go with that. And I've created those kits now, they're in my shop, but I've really liked this drawing and how it turned out, and then having the dark backgrounds as well really allows those colours to pop out. So I'm using my Staedtler pigment liner here, the 1.2, to colour all the black in first, and you can see I've gone round everything, I've given it a nice thick outline as well. And here I am with the yellow jelly roll. I'm just going around the crown and covering it in, just kind of trying to do little bits at a time because it covers better that way rather than kind of scribbling it all in. And then this bit down here at the bottom of the dress. You can see it stands out pretty well on that blue. Here's the red going in. What I noticed with the jelly rolls is as they dry, they kind of dry a bit lighter and a bit chalkier. So what you'll notice kind of as we go on, I'll actually do a second layer on top of the first, just to kind of fill all those little gaps in and things. But you can see as it's drying, it's actually getting lighter. I go around the outline and give a drop shadow to everything with this Mildliner. So here I am doing my February calendar. I decided to go for like a linear vertical calendar rather than the boxes, just because it's February, we're in lockdown, there isn't tons of stuff I need to be writing in there. Here's February for my calendar. I'm just going to do the drop shadows in white so they really stand out. What I do like about this darker colour paper is because you can make everything really bold, which is definitely kind of my style, the way I like to do things. I like to make things stand out. So I've done it in a big speech bubble, like the Queen is shouting it. And I'm going to do some hearts down the side of the page because she's the Queen of Hearts. And at this point I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to add some red to the speech bubble, so I started going around making an outline, kind of wondering if that's where I wanted it to, what I wanted to do, and then decided that actually, you know what, I'm just going to colour the whole thing in red. And actually I'm really glad that I did, because I'm really happy with the way that it turned out in the end. But I am going to need to get myself another red jelly roll, because I've just used so much of it in this one spread, it's ridiculous. That was my monthly, and now we're moving on to my habit tracker. I decided to go for a different style one this month. So last month I used the circular trackers, and I've decided to make some kind of mini ones this time. This page is going to be my cleaning spread, so I've got things that I want to do each week, things that I want to do kind of twice throughout the month, and then daily tasks that I want to get done. So each circle kind of represents a time that I'd like to do it, apart from the ones on the bottom left, which are things that I'd like to do twice a month, and then I'll just cross off the circle of the week that I do it on. And then over here are my habit trackers. So I'm going to fill out individual calendars, and February is such a nice month where it lies with the perfect 4 weeks. It needed to be individual habit trackers this month, I think. So you can see I had some problems with my Posca pen, it just didn't want to cover those bits, so I think I go back over it again later on, just to make it more white. And here I'm using my Staedtler pigment liners to draw the outlines of some roses. And then here comes my trusty red jelly roll. So here I am with the white Posca pen, just going over those headers again, trying to make them look more white. And then on top of this is where I'm going to write my daily habits that I want to track throughout the month. Journal, memory keep, read, walk, and draw. There we go. And then I'm just using my Mildliner to give everything a drop shadow, which again you can't see particularly well here, but when you see it in real life it shows up quite nicely. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!